Not every child dreams of becoming an astronaut. Some just want to disappear or be understood, or simply for the world to stop hurting. Oyasumy Punpun is not a happy history. It's not even a typical tragedy. It's the history of someone who doesn't know how to live, but it tries anyway. Today I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite mangas. Oyasumi Punpun, also known as Gunai Punpun, is a Japanese manga written and illustrated by Inyo Asano. It was published between 2007 and 2013 and is deeply regarded as one of the most emotionally intense and psychologically complex stories in modern manga. But don't expect fantasy, action, or even a traditional plot. Punpun is a coming of age history, but one that dives into the darkest part of growing up. It explores loneliness, mental health, family trauma, and the quiet pain of just existence. What about the main character? He's drawn as a cartoonish bird while everyone else looks human. That is strange, right? But that choice may say more about how he feels than any word ever could. The other characters see him as a human. His bird-like form is a visual representation of his inner world, his shyness, insecure, and disconnection from others. It is a metaphor of how he perceives himself, not how he actually is. These also serve a narrative function, and it allows the reader to project emotions more easily into him. His form subtly switches depending on his mental state, something darker, something distorted, and even completely absent. It is like Inyo Asano saying, what you see is not what he is, but what he feels. We already talked about his appearance, but what about his feelings? Even when surrounded by people, Punpun is alone. His family is broken physically, emotionally, spiritually. A violent father, a manipulated mother. These are just background elements. They are ones that shape his identity. These are the kind of pain that stay with you, quietly rewriting how you love, how you trust, and how you exist. Besides that, in Punpun's world even God's broken. A floating human face that speaks like a parody of higher power. He's not divine, he's not kind. He's a reflection of Punpun's unconscious, cruel, or sometimes just silence. It is not guidance, it is the noise inside our own heads when we were lost. Some of the things God said to Punpun are: you thought you were special? Don't make me laugh. You are pathetic. It doesn't matter what you do. Nothing will ever change. You should just die already, Punpun. Those are things God shouldn't say. Emotional reflection on friendship, betrayal, and distance. Through Punpun's life, he and the people around him all chase something: love, purpose, salvation, in their own broken ways. But what hurt the most is not being betrayed by someone. It is being betrayed without knowing by who. Was it life, destiny, people you trust, or maybe it was you? That moment. That moment when there is no one left to blame and no place left to run becomes a crossroads. And it is a feeling people makes pain for real, because we all stood there, or we will someday, faced with a single terrifying question: who do you want to be in this world? This is where Oyasumi Pum Pum hit the hardest. It teaches you what a real drama is, not just tears or tragedy, but a mirror. A mirror that shows life ups and downs, its fleeting joys and its inevitable heartbreaks. Like the heartbreak of losing a friend, not to death, but distance. That quiet grief of watching someone drift away. You are both still breathing under the same sky, but they are no longer the person you knew. And maybe you aren't either. It is amazing and painfully how Pupun reflected true that no matter how much you wish that moment will never come, it does. Time, fate, and the choice we make become our enemies, not out of cruelty, but because they move us forward and apart. They leave us unable to go back. No easy reconciliation, no return to what was. Just an echo of something beautiful that used to be. The shadow of a friendship now burning in the fields of war. And even if it hurts, even if it weighs on the soul, Pum Pum dares to show that way. Inyo Asano once said, Pum Pum is not about descent, it's about overcoming. That doesn't mean victory or happiness. It means facing the things inside us we would rather avoid. Punpun isn't redeemed, but he confronts himself, and in doing so, he finds a kind of fragile peace. It is not perfect, but it's real. This is one of the quiet truths of Oyasumy Punpun. The manga never says directly, but you feel it. Living is harder than dying.